Hello, I am Ava and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to tell you a story, Echoes of Shadows. In the dimly lit streets of Noir City, where the shadows held more secrets than the daylight ever revealed, Detective Marcus Reynolds prowled like a lone wolf in search of prey. He was a man haunted by his past, his every step echoing with the weight of unresolved cases and lost souls. As Marcus Reynolds emerged from the shadows victorious, he found himself grappling with the aftermath of his harrowing journey. The streets of Noir City, once shrouded in darkness, now seemed to hold a glimmer of hope, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. But for Marcus, the battle was far from over. As he returned to his office, weary but determined, he was greeted by a sight that sent a shiver down his spine. Pinned to his desk was a single black feather, a calling card from an old enemy he thought he had left behind. For lurking in the shadows, biding his time like a patient predator, was a figure from Marcus's past. A nemesis whose thirst for vengeance knew no bounds, whose shadowy influence extended far beyond the reaches of Noir City. As Marcus unraveled the threads of this new mystery, he discovered that his old enemy had returned with a vengeance, hell-bent on destroying everything Marcus held dear. With each passing day, the stakes grew higher, the danger more imminent, until Marcus found himself teetering on the brink of oblivion. But Marcus was not alone in his fight against the darkness. Alongside him stood a motley crew of allies, each with their own demons to confront and battles to fight. Together, they formed a ragtag band of misfits united by a common goal: to bring justice to a city steeped in corruption and deceit. As the tension mounted and the final showdown loomed on the horizon, Marcus knew that he would have to confront his past once and for all. For only by facing the demons that haunted him, by embracing the shadows that threatened to consume him, could he hope to emerge victorious. And so, with courage in his heart and fire in his soul, Marcus embarked on his most perilous journey yet. Through the darkest depths of Noir City, where the echoes of shadows whispered of sins long forgotten, he forged ahead, determined to vanquish the darkness once and for all. And as the final battle raged on, amidst the chaos and the carnage, Marcus stood tall and unyielding, a beacon of light in a city consumed by darkness. For in the end, he knew that the echoes of shadows could never truly extinguish the flame of hope that burned within him. It was a cold, rainy night when Marcus received a call that would lead him down a dark and twisted path. The body of a young woman had been discovered in an alley, her lifeless form sprawled amidst the garbage and filth of the city's underbelly. As Marcus arrived at the scene, the rain seemed to wash away the last traces of innocence from the forsaken streets. The victim, identified as Lily Harper, was a promising young journalist known for her fearless pursuit of truth in a city plagued by corruption and deceit. As Marcus delved deeper into Lily's life, he uncovered a tangled web of lies, betrayal, and long-buried secrets. With each clue he unearthed, Marcus found himself drawn closer to a sinister underworld ruled by a shadowy figure known only as the Raven. Rumored to be the puppet master pulling the strings of the city's criminal underbelly, the Raven operated from the shadows, orchestrating chaos with a cold and calculated precision. As Marcus raced against time to unravel the mysteries surrounding Lily's murder, he found himself entangled in a deadly game of cat and mouse with the Raven. With every twist and turn, Marcus discovered that the truth he sought was more elusive than he could have ever imagined, and that the line between justice and revenge blurred in the darkness. Haunted by his own demons and driven by a relentless pursuit of redemption, Marcus vowed to bring Lily's killer to justice, no matter the cost. But as he delved deeper into the heart of darkness, he realized that some secrets were meant to stay buried, and that the echoes of shadows could lead to a truth more devastating than he ever dared to imagine. As Marcus's investigation drew to a close, he found himself standing on the precipice of a revelation that would shake the very foundations of Noir City. And as the storm clouds gathered overhead, casting a veil of darkness over the city's streets, Marcus knew that the echoes of shadows would never truly fade away. And so, with a heavy heart and a weary soul, Detective Marcus Reynolds embarked on his final journey into the heart of darkness, where the line between light and shadow blurred into oblivion, and the echoes of shadows whispered of sins long forgotten. As Detective Marcus Reynolds delved deeper into the investigation of Lily Harper's murder, he found himself navigating through a labyrinth of deceit and danger. Each lead he pursued seemed to lead him further down the rabbit hole, into a world where truth and lies intertwined like the tendrils of a poisonous vine. One evening, while scouring through Lily's personal belongings, Marcus stumbled upon a clue that sent chills down his spine. Hidden within the pages of her journal was a cryptic message, written in a language known only to those who dwelled in the darkest corners of Noir City. It spoke of a secret meeting, a gathering of shadows cloaked in secrecy, and a name whispered in hushed tones: the Raven. Determined to uncover the truth, Marcus embarked on a perilous journey into the heart of the city's underworld. With every step he took, he felt the weight of the city's sins pressing down upon him, threatening to consume him whole. As he delved deeper into the seedy underbelly of Noir City, Marcus encountered a cast of characters straight out of a nightmare. From petty thugs to high-ranking crime lords, each one held a piece of the puzzle, a fragment of the truth waiting to be uncovered. But the closer Marcus came to unraveling the mystery, the more resistance he faced from those who preferred the shadows to the light. Threats were made, warnings were issued, and Marcus found himself walking a tightrope between life and death, with every misstep threatening to send him tumbling into the abyss. And yet, despite the dangers that lurked around every corner, Marcus refused to back down, for he knew that the truth was a beacon of light in the darkness, a guiding star that could lead him out of the shadows and into the light. As the final pieces of the puzzle fell into place, Marcus found himself face to face with the Raven himself. In a showdown that echoed with the echoes of shadows, Marcus confronted the mastermind behind Lily's murder, unmasking the true face of evil that lurked beneath the surface of Noir City. And in that moment of reckoning, as the truth was laid bare for all to see, Marcus realized that justice was not just about punishing the guilty, but about shining a light into the darkest corners of society, illuminating the path for others to follow. With the Raven brought to justice and Lily's memory finally laid to rest, Marcus emerged from the shadows a changed man. Though the echoes of shadows still whispered in the wind, he knew that he had faced his demons head-on and emerged victorious, a beacon of light in a city consumed by darkness.